Hi everyone, welcome to Process channel. My name is Dong Kim, Process Asia Pacific.
Hello, my name is Ray. I'm a food technologist from Process Asia Pacific.
Alright, today we are going to show you about how to make the hummus. And this hummus goes very well with all kind of cuisine. Especially it is from the Mediterranean.
Yep.
And when I happen to go to the Lebanese restaurant, Greek restaurant, Turkish restaurant,
Hummus, everything hummus.
everything is a hummus and hummus. So that was my experience, and a lot of you haven't come across with the what is a hummus yet. But those who have already come across with the hummus, enjoy. Okay.
Yeah.
So first of all, we are going to show you what are the ingredients, and then subsequently we will be showing the recipes and the processes. So let's have a look at what are the products first of all.
Yep. Let's have a look at the ingredients here. As you will be able to see, we are going to show you the ingredients. So yes, as you can see here, we have chickpeas, we have garlic, we have oil, salt, sodium benzoate, tahini, we have water, we have guar gum, we have xanthan gum. So as you can see, right, the major ingredient here we use is chickpea. As you might have noticed, the word hummus actually means chickpea in Egyptian language. So chickpea being the main ingredient, after that we have a lot of water in this product, so it has a very high water activity. Yep, and 33% of chickpeas, we have some guar gum, some xanthan gum, because we do not want some watery chickpea, and then at the same time we want to hold the structure a little bit more, so that's why. Yep.
Perhaps we need to check that whether you are all hearing our voices well or not. So can you please type a message if you are hearing me? Okay. So this is a live streaming, so it's very important from our side to interact with you. Okay. Do you hear it?
Can you hear Dong Hui?
Can you hear anything?
Is it on? Is it on?
You're not hearing at all. Let me see that from my mic first. Okay, it is on. Can you hear me? Do you hear me?
Right, just give us a second. We are trying to fix the issue right now.
Do you hear me?
Okay.
All right, guys, just give us a minute here, which we are rectifying the issue at the moment. So thanks for your patience.
There's always an office room.
Yeah, we are having some technical issue now, so we're trying to switch another mic for Dong Hui, so you should be able to hear him.
Me now?
Can you hear Dong Hui now?
Okay, finally I got my voice back.
All right, good. I think they can hear you now, Dong Hui.
Okay. Okay, good. So we have actually gone through all the ingredients now.
Yeah, we have introduced the ingredients, but the recipe I'm halfway through, so I'm going to continue with the recipe.
Okay.
Yep. So you can see the recipe here. I'm going to just repeat again. Chickpea is 33%, is the main ingredient in hummus, of course. We have gum, xanthan gum, to hold the structure a little bit, because we do not want watery, or we do not want any separation to occur. So we need some gums to hold the structure.
All right, it sounds like is because the recipe is now made for the shelf-stable product.
Yes, in terms of the stability.
Exactly. So
yes,
that actually holds the product where it is placed in the let us say hyper supermarket,
yep,
and also it gives the stability of the product.
Yes, correct. Because bear in mind, our recipe is not 100% chickpea. It's some kind of cost down version for the manufacturers. to market into the market. So we have other ingredients, as you can see. So we need a gum to hold the structure,
Okay.
the physical structure. We have salt, we have sodium benzoate, we have soybean oil, tahini, we have water, citric acid for the acidity, for the taste, the sourness.
Fantastic.
Yep, we have done.
Good. Then let's have a look at the ingredient first of all. Jack, can you please show the ingredient here? This is a chickpea. Yeah, in Korean, what is called the 병아리 약콩, and this is of course what you have seen is very dry. Okay, and it needs to be soaked in water for between 8 to 12 hours.
Yep.
And then it is just ready for the process. So when I just squeeze it, if I just squeeze it hard, and then yes, it is quite squeezable, but it's very solid. I just place it in the middle. Then this is what has been already pre-cooked with the temperature at 110 degrees Celsius.
Yep.
Only 20 minutes.
Yes,
is it
you're
correct,
right.
Ray?
20 minutes.
Okay. So because cooking time is quite lengthy, is 20 minutes. So we have already prepared this hummus with over pressure cooking up to the temperature at 110 degrees Celsius. Okay. And this is the main ingredient for the hummus as a chickpea. And those for whom you haven't come across with the hummus, then we actually bought some samples product from the supermarket, and all three products are made by Stephan, the Stephan Universal Machine, and the Combi Cut. And this is a fresh product, and I'm going to just open it for you. Have a look at it. And this is the paste and works as a dip. Right. This is a hot fill basically, and is the pre-made cup and sealed by the laminated wrapping materials. This is one product, and there is another, the hummus. What is available? This is a just different shape of the cup, and have a look at it. It's quite different structure. Where I have it on here, the wide cup, you see that is texture is more smooth in terms of the particle is slightly smaller than compared to this smaller round cup. So the recipe is wide spectrum, and obviously the machine is able to fine tune and to meet your preferences. All right, so this is just giving you some idea what is about the hummus, and then we need to do the processing now.
Yep.
Okay, let's have a look at the machine first of all. But while the machine is processing the hummus, and I'm going to go through the some details on the features of the machine.
Right. Right. Yep. So before we move on, I would like to first of all just talk a little bit about the processing step, what we're going to do now. Right, so it's very straightforward. First of all, you need to soak your chickpea, of course, as mentioned by Dong Hui just now. You have seen before soak, after soak, it made a lot of difference. It cut a lot of time, and it's actually necessary to give some water into the chickpea before we can start the steaming process. So the steaming process, we have done it just to save a little bit of time for the live streaming. So we've done it at 110 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes. Yeah, it's ready now. And then next, what we're going to do is we're going to add all the ingredients.
Hold on a second. So that actually in our recipe process, we set it 20 minutes, but depending on the end product preferences, you're always able to adjust.
Yeah, of course, depends on how much chickpea you use and how long you soak. That will also affect, definitely. Yeah.
This is quite interesting because I see that the food processing is really the science.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, definitely. Then it takes some trial and error before you can decide what is the best soaking time, what is the best steaming time, temperature for your chickpea. Right?
By the way, this is the live streaming, so when you have any question, you could type it and then we will answer you back.
Yep, sure. Right.
All right. What we are ready for?
Yes. So all in.
Yes.
So we're gonna do with chickpea first. So
The
this,
sequence of the ingredient dosing is all in one basis.
yeah, all in one.
Okay. But today we wanted to make it split of the process.
Yeah, we're gonna split the oil.
Yeah.
We're gonna split the oil because we also want to demonstrate a certain function of the machine that you can make use of when it comes to producing product that requires emulsification. The oil itself, right? The oil itself, sometimes we will need to separate, and then we need to add in the oil while the machine is running.
Exactly.
So this is
I just
achievable.
show you.
So, yep.
That we have a funnel on top of the lid.
Yep. This
And
one right
there,
here.
and maybe is very much is depending on your product characteristic, and then at the end the type of product. So you have a freedom to adjust the process and the recipes. And here that we're giving you an option is in case you need to add any minor ingredient, any liquid during the process. You do not need to open the lid. You don't need to open the lid, and what you need is fill the products in the funnel, which is a 15-liter
Yep.
basis,
Yep.
and the valve is here. So is advantage is you don't need to open the lid while it is being under processing.
Yep.
Right? So that actually saving your processing time and also the keeping your product integrity.
Yep. So when the time has come, you just need to activate the valve and the product goes down.
Exactly.
Okay, gonna start with chickpea.
By the way, did we? Okay. Okay. Can you please get closer look at the knife? Just 1 second. As you could see that the knife inside is a wave cut. Maybe I can just take it out this moment before it's processed. Then it always is better to show you how does the knife is look like. So I come to in front of the camera, and you see that there is the wave over here. So it gives the better or higher surface to the product. Then it gives the better cutting effect. So in case of the almond, in case of any meat or this type of hummus, and
Nuts.
Nut type, yes, and it's better that we are using this wave cut knife. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
And of course, it is always easy to replace the working tool in and out, and this is a great advantage. And what is the summer process type of the heating media that we are using?
We're gonna use a double jacket for here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So after the chickpea is soaked, and then cooking of the chickpea is done by direct steam injection. At the moment, the chickpea is already cooked. Therefore, we just skip the cooking a chickpea by means of the overpressor, and now basis of cooked chickpea, and what we are going to do is the emulsification. It is quite similar to the processed cheese application, because it is also the part of oil in water basis of emulsified product. The reason is this chickpea is a plant-based high contents of the proteins, and we have an amount of water. Here we have, how much water do we have here?
Water at 38,
38, around 38%.
38%.
And then we are going to add the vegetable oil, another 13%. So it's almost 50% is a liquid base. For your information, please have a look at the shape of the machine here, and what is going to be handling of cutting or mixing of product is in terms of vortex mixing. This vortex mixing gives the great emulsification process. On top of that, the machine has equipped with the vacuum system. Therefore, during the processing, it is able to suck out all the air bubbles from the product. So, what is the great benefit of the vacuum processing, Ray?
Vacuum processing is extremely beneficial for products which it's prone to oxidation, which contains oil, things like that, like mayonnaise.
So that is a
and product
contribution
like
to the flavor profile. So
flavor profile, shelf life.
exactly, and then but also it contributes to the factor that extending of the shelf life is obviously that the air bubble is taken out by means of the vacuum process. Therefore, is obviously elimination of the oxygens.
It increases the shelf life and it improves the texture at the same time. So you don't get airy texture, you get smooth, shiny.
Yeah. So
non-airy
normally
kind
in
of
the
texture.
supermarket, the products what is being made from our Stephan machine is what we have seen from the market is around 2 to 3 months time.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, just this is for your information. The product shelf life and product of course need to be kept chilled, refrigerated, and then by basis of the refrigerations and the total shelf life is approximately between 2 to 3 months.
2 to 3 months. Yeah.
Okay.
So Donghui, as requested,
Yeah,
I'm going to put the
highly
oil here.
requested, of course.
If you want to put in the oil directly into the product, that's completely fine. But this is what we want to do now. We're going to demonstrate.
This is just giving you the simulation. You are able to put the oil together, no problem. But I have requested to dosing this oil from the funnel, so you have some idea. There is a flexibility that how to handle with the ingredients into the product.
Yep. Sometimes you do not want certain ingredients to interact in the early stage, so you can just put it there upon standby kind of thing.
Yes.
So
Just for information, I think that what is it before the processing, what I like to make a comparison is, in normal case of processing or conventional processing, the time is taking around 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours. But with our Stephan Universal machine, that you are able to make the one batch of hummus within half an hour. In other words, within an hour, you have 2 batches. So this is the high productivities, and then maximize of your yield as a return. All right.
Yep.
It's too much commercials now.
I think we can start.
Okay. You are ready for the product processing now, so we will start right away.
All right.
Good.
Okay, we're gonna heat up. Okay, first, we're gonna, all is in. All is in now. So we're gonna proceed with mixing at 3,000 RPM, which is the maximum we're gonna use because we want to cut down the
3,000
size as much as we
RPM.
can.
Main motor speed is 3,000 RPM.
Yes.
Super.
Yes, 3,000 RPM, and then double check at 285. We're gonna hold for about 30 seconds to 1 minute, and then.
However, as I actually mentioned that some of our clients like to have a more coarse type of texture, then they could reduce the speed, right?
Of course.
The speed of knife process is highly depending on the end product characteristic.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Good.
All right, I'm gonna start.
What we are going to start with first?
I'm gonna start the motor. At the same time, when it's running, I'm gonna dose in the oil.
Okay, let me get the bottle. Okay. Yes, it's oil. We have already entered oil?
Yeah, it's already in.
Okay, good.
So I'm going to set the temperature to 85 degrees Celsius. Main
So
motor to
after the first stage of overpressure cooking for the chickpea, and now I will say that the phase 2 processing for the mixing the rest of ingredients.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. And of course, we're going to operate under vacuum, 750 millibar here.
Okay. So applying 25% of vacuum level. And the machine is highly operated by the PLC. So, and this one is a pilot machine that we are processing it by manually, or you are able to choosing automatic mode for automatic process. Just now there was oil was dosed. Okay, look at the temperature. What is the temperature now? Okay, so this is a double jacket heating because we do not want that any condensate or water incorporate with the product. Therefore, that we are applying a heat by double jacket. So the machine is capable for both the direct steam injection and double jacket. So depending on the type of, the process, what you need, and you are able to choose the right thermal processing type. At the moment, we are using double jacket to heating up to 85 degrees Celsius. And while it is processing, and we have a sight glass on top. Jack, can you please show? Now Ray is watching. Can you please watching what is happening inside?
Okay, what's happening now?
We have a small sight glass, and the operator is able to check what's going on inside the board.
Yep. So what I can see here is the texture is getting smoother.
Okay.
And you can see the mixing is going on a vortex motion inside.
Okay,
so
very
we
good.
can rest assured that the texture will be very smooth later on.
Okay. And what is happening inside is the knife is rotating clockwise, now a speed of 3000 RPM. While the main motor is cutting and mixing, and there is at the lead we have an agitator, which is a gear motor rotating anti-clockwise to scrape the wall. So here we're creating of the vortex to maximize of the mixing effect, as well as complete the emulsification process.
Yep.
And we have a vacuum is continuously maintained and applied. And now, therefore, we call it this is a vacuumized process, the applying of 25% of the vacuum. So now what is showing is a 750 millibar. So at the end of the process, you don't see any product within the product. Okay?
So we are now at almost 70 degrees Celsius.
What is the temperature again?
70.
Okay, wow. While we are talking and going through with the machine features, and temperature has been already reached to the 70. So our target temperature is
85.
85 degrees Celsius. And once it is reaching to the 85, do you need to have any holding time here, or it is done?
Yeah, we're gonna hold for 30 seconds and then that's it.
All right. So the holding time is very much depending on the clients and then users' preferences.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So the recipe is what we are taking now is a generic recipe. The process and the recipe can be regulated by your preferences. And as I mentioned to you, it's always good that you can bring any benchmark product. So when you have a benchmark product, and obviously easier from our side to providing you a recommendation in terms of recipes and the processes. I'm actually very excited about what is going to be the result.
Sorry?
I'm very excited. Yes.
We are approaching 80 now.
All right.
Yeah.
Very good. Once again, I'd like to go through with you was what are the ingredients all over here is the mainly chickpea. We have a guar gum, santan gum, salt as a seasoning, sodium benzoate, garlic. Garlic we have a 2% here, and in case in Korea, that we can add more garlics in it.
More garlic. You can add what is that? Kimchi.
Kimchi, yes, kimchi is a plenty of garlic. And also in Vietnam, as a chili sauce base, they're eating a lot of garlics here.
Yeah.
So this is also the region to the region. The consumers' behaviors and trend is all different.
Yep.
So you are able to adjust the recipes as the consumers' preferences at the end. So that is a garlic, and we have the oil, tahini. Tahini is quite interesting because how can we make the tahini, Ben? Tahini?
Tahini?
Yes. What is the tahini?
Oh, tahini is basically sesame paste. Just what is it? White sesame or roasted sesame. You just grind down to a very pasty kind of texture.
So at the end, this is a contribution to the flavors to the hummus.
Yes, it gives us some nuttiness kind of flavor.
And remember that within a process crew, we have a Frima Koruma, and we do have meal solution. So in case any of you have interested in a tahini process, you can contact us as well. So Nari is asking, can we do the cooling after cooking? Absolutely. Absolutely, you are able to cooling. However, that is what we have shown you earlier with chocolate ganache, that you need to heat up the product and then you need to cool down the product. So here you need to have a thermal heating, and then as well as you need to have a cooling. But for this product, because it has to be filled as a hot fill, therefore machine, of course, is capable for all the process, but in this process, it has to be hot filled.
Don't we?
Yes.
While you are talking.
Wow, already. I wasn't realized. All right, let me have a look. Now, have a look at this. It looks like, as a color, I can see from the image, it looks like a peanut butter look like. And also some say that it is a processed cheese kind. And I like to, come closer to you and showing you.
It's a bit overexposed. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a kind of, we have a very strong light here. Looks like it's overexposed. Maybe just to bring it down.
Yeah, maybe bring it back a little, and then I think that's fine.
Look.
And then we can zoom a little bit so we can see better.
Yes. Actually, my interest is showing the cutting, the textures on the surface, because the hummus here now looks very fine. Is very well done. Okay.
Right. So maybe we can do some spreading tests.
Yes.
Here.
Why not?
Yeah. Just I have a plate here, so maybe you can put some on the plate.
There you go.
Yep.
It's like making as like a French cuisine. Okay.
Yeah. You can see that it's smooth. Right?
Fantastic. And of course, this is what is being made from the cooker, but it's not the end, because the hummus is the beauty of hummus is a decoration. So we have prepared in advance, and what is applied application, how the base of hummus transform to the different kind. And this is we made it. We're not that professional, I'll say, in terms of these cuisines, but this is we have done our best
to demonstrate that all the possible ways you can eat hummus with, right?
So maybe we can start from product from here to all the way to the right, and this is the what you can see from the restaurant when you go, like Greek restaurant, Lebanese, the Turkish restaurant that you have when you order the hummus, and it normally comes like this.
The typical way of serving hummus. Yeah,
What is
I would say.
the powders on top?
Paprika.
Paprika.
Yeah.
The coloring
Just to make the
agent.
color more interesting and more appealing.
It looks more yummy. Okay, and what about now next?
This is something I find it really interesting because in the market, what you can see is not only the plain hummus with garlic. The
colors.
You can almost see different colors. The reason why it has different colors because it's certain ingredients.
No,
that
the
you add
colors
inside.
comes from the naturally.
Yeah, it's
For
a natural
example,
coloring.
we started from here like blueberry hummus.
Blueberry.
And this is the authentic hummus.
Yeah, this is the original.
original.
Hummus.
This is a beetroot.
The beetroot. Yep.
What is this?
This is
Green
sweet pea.
Sweet pea.
Sweet
Okay. And what about this?
Carrot.
Carrot.
Carrot
It
hummus.
turns out it's yellowish. Maybe we could also use the pumpkin as well.
Oh yeah, pumpkin is also another option. Why not?
Yeah.
This is bell pepper.
Okay. It's very similar to familiar with this application is like processed cheese.
Yeah, you
My
can play
point of
around
view.
with the.
And this is I skipped my lunch now. So what is this? To me, it's more interesting.
I'm gonna leave it up so you can
Yeah.
see how it's being. Yeah,
Is
this
it-
is falafel.
Okay. Is it from India?
From Middle Eastern.
Middle Eastern.
yeah.
Okay. Great. Also, actually, we can find it in Netherlands as well.
Yeah.
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 So
It's
this is another
internationalized
type,
anyway, some of the
And
cuisines.
this is something is very casual dining that in the pub, in the bistro also you
Yeah.
could find it.
Yeah, the dipping as a dipping
Maybe
sauce.
also can have another the cheese next to it as well.
Nacho cheese, why not? right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about this?
This is pita bread. This is also another typical way of
Can be a
serving.
wrap. This is a meal.
Yeah, this is definitely a meal. This is really fulfilling. And usually what you can see is hummus is used as a...
Oops.
Oh, it's sliding off.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's usually also used as a, what is that, topping sauce. So you'll see that it's being dripped.
It looks
top of
all
the pita
healthy.
bread.
It's for sure that the hummus is ranked and then announced as a kind of in the superfood, right? That is plant-based, proteins, and then it is a very healthy dining.
It has extremely high amount of protein, around 15 to 20% of protein per 100 gram.
Wow.
There's like 15 to 20% of protein, yeah.
Okay, so you don't need to have any protein powders. Instead, you have. Okay, this is introductions of our hummus processing. Of course, you have a lot of questions. Definitely, and afterwards you are able to watching these videos. I mean the live streaming in the YouTube.
Yeah, we're gonna post into our channel.
Yeah, maybe it takes about 1 day
Yeah,
to be
1 or 2
uploaded.
days to process. Yeah.
All right, and in the meantime, please subscribe our channel and also put like.
Please like, comment, and share.
Yes.
And remember to subscribe to our channel.
Thank you. Okay. Very good. And once again, we very appreciate your participants today and your valuable time.
Yep.
And we will continue with our demonstrations. The next upcoming, our live streaming will be in the middle of August.
Yep,
Okay.
around middle of August.
So we thank you very much for your participants today, and we look forward to see you soon in August. And those the participants coming from the Middle East and Indonesia is tomorrow is Selamat Hari Raya,
Yeah.
right? Selamat Hari Raya, and then we are Proxys.
Yeah, process.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.